not the same. He's very slow. So you see 230 movement speed when he's getting hit by these boars, and Sonneiko's just very dead here.
Yeah, and they're going to get the first blood on Roger. At the same time, just before the first blood was claimed, they actually managed to kill
the race, though.
Iceberg, he doesn't want to let him get a second power rune here, and he'll force the DD to be picked up. Now, thanks to Always Wanna Fly being here, they have a small chance to be able to win this fight, especially with the boat coming in. Immersion's going to be pulled back into it, managed to time the spike carapace to turn that boat damage, but it's not enough to live. Is it enough for no one to be able to get this kill? Slowed down, Always Wanna Fly, just doing everything he can. The smallest Icarus dive.
In condition in the later stages is really leading this early game already, as Sonneiko, see you later.
Yeah. Can't tell you, Fox, how much I loathe Necrobook as an item right now. And you can
so annoying, that movement. But they're not killing it fast. And
No.
GeneRal is able to take the top tower with ease, and they can even defend mid and set up too.
Once again, making the spike carapace play, returning some damage onto Iceberg. Iceberg positioning nicely, though, in order to get the cleave hit to finish. Opportunity for them to be able to create some space for Dream is if they can get into these fights in mid and hold out, especially if they can get a kill out of it, it'd be even better. The boat's going to come in, but that damage reduction, it's not going to be good enough. Iceberg goes down, does do a little bit back to no one, but not NAVi continuing to try and work heroes around the map. An opening found. Dream really wasn't showing himself a whole lot. He was playing the jungle for the most part, but GeneRal still finds him. Just trade off there. They were hitting the tier 2 tower. They probably knew Roshan was going on. That's a classic trade-off. Unfortunately, they couldn't do the damage fast enough to take the tier 2. TPs come in, and Sonneiko is going to be the victim of that rotation. Now, NAVi are not really splitting up too much, and they know they're around here.
They're just
chasing them down. They are going to be able to find both of them here, as Immersion's going to be chased out by the Beastmaster, and no one, he's got an orb, he's got a phase shift, might be able to jump away. He does manage to get a little bit farther with the Raining Rift, but they're going to spot him here in a second and chase him down with the Sun Ray. That is going to be it. No one burnt to a crit.
Cruise control. They're playing a GeneRal Beastmaster game. They have V-Tune on his most comfortable Morphling. Sonneiko's gonna just die over here on the side. It's a lot of heroes that they're just super comfortable with getting, and they got all of them. Like, even the Phoenix on Always Wanna.
It's got the Nyx Assassin, right? I'm gonna go ahead, run down Sonneiko here, run down the captain of AS Monaco Gambit. And did they get both? They did get both, right?
They will. Shaker Morphling. In the past, ridiculous. Now, even more ridiculous somehow with the shard.
Yep. They really gotta
Bottom.
take that shard out, as no one is gonna die here. Collapse on NAVi, but there is, of course, that outpost, which they're going to try and take here. The Beastmaster's already rotated in. He's going to TP on in. See if they can finish off Always Wanna Fly. They can. Supernova's going to go down. They go for the attempt at an Uber out, but that's going to be denied by X marks the spot. So, and instead of a sandwich, they go ahead and spot them. They're going to try and blow up GeneRal as quick as they can, but a BKB from him, and okay, they're going to try and get out. They're going to leave Sonneiko behind. They don't even try and play near the cliff to grab him. They just immediately run as far away to the left, away from NAVi. Immersion is going to find a small opening here on Always Wanna Fly, which he may actually survive through. The E-Blade shot goes out. Fisher is going to be stopped by Yule Scepter from Immersion, but he's going to be pulled back to his doom. Now the Supernova is going to go out. Dream. Wow, that one shot just took a quarter of his health. Goes up on the high ground, waits for a TP, starts off with a Primal Roar. Now we've got every single time, Fox, I get that song, Jump Around. It goes in my head whenever I see this Morphling or Shaker. And hey, guess what? He's getting X, so he can go ahead and be right back here into this mid lane. Bada bing, bada.
Games that I've gotten to see with him. We've had, like, I think 2 games where NAVi wasn't as disciplined as normal, and as we say, see you later to Immersion quickly. A one-shot coming up from the morning. Again,
the hunt continues. This time it's going to be the bear that gets poached. You know, little pirouettes through the air as he starts dunking on fools. Iceberg goes ahead and shows off that he can get solo kills as well. Hello, V-Tune. Goodbye, everybody, pretty much on the side of AS Monaco Gambit as they go ahead and call the GG. Yeah.
Brutal.
Morphling's gonna have such huge base damage. After a first couple levels, outside of like getting Doom and killed, I think he should be able to.
Always Wanna Fly just baited the hell out of Sonneiko with a Fairy Fire. He really thought he had him. Gets played. At least they did pull the Beastmaster out of the lane, so we're seeing Wraith King farming really well. So that's one fortunate thing that we are seeing for AS Gambit.
Nope. They still
look, another one.
Get that Rubik kill anyway. So it's full-on zoo out here, and it's a zoo that apparently Dream is the zookeeper.
Getting all these extra kills for himself now, but the book is applying some pressure onto him.
They're gonna go for it, always want to fly. He's gonna die again here. The Fate Bolt goes down, is not enough damage reduction to keep him alive. And Dream, he does have mana to watch the Nigma versus Viking GG series, right? That was where we saw, bottom lane, they do manage to catch his Crystal Maiden. Nothing major there. What is sort of the timings of the new Lifestealer? What are we looking at? Morphling, TP down to the bottom lane with a stolen arrow. Always want to fly, is going to try and TP out, but an arrow in turn from Immersion is going to put a stop to that. And now, oh my goodness, GeneRal.
What the? He's deep.
Yeah, what was he doing here? This was some wild attempt to...
Guess the game plan is going to be Iceberg run at the outpost to zone them away with his BKB. As Roger, he's found here by no one. And the roar does go off up on the north. It looks like Immersion. While Roger does get chased out, he will bait the Hand of God. Okay, so he'll use Hand of God. Iceberg will get Sonneiko. 2 supports down for 1.
Not terrible, but they can't keep fighting because of the BKB that is down, plus the Aegis that is up. And no one turning into the Rubik. Get him tossed back there. Telekinesis enough for Afterlife to arrive. They need a big pickoff, and maybe they've just got it with the arrow. A fast kill that is potentially going to trade out supports. Always want to fly is going to get gone on by Dream. Oh, that was a big crit that came through. TP out from D2, and yeah, Gambit, they just parked themselves. Thing, I guess I'll take the boars. GeneRal is going to be caught by Dream. Shows himself, casual 657 damage crit. Start things off. Take the melee barracks and back up Roger. Same as last time, may get got here as they try and leap in with the arrow, doesn't quite get it.
Is the question, or which target does Iceberg go for?
Smoke in, Ravage up, already got to the Morphling. The Aegis is going to be picked up, but the Primal Roar actually knocks Dream outside of the engagement there, so they've just completely taken out the Morphling out of this. Now they're going to try and slow people down with no buyback onto no one. It's possible that NAVi can continue this fight. They got to be careful, though, of that Ravage. Afterlife turns around, 2-man Ravage, catches 2 more on the outside, a 4-man there with the Starstorm coming in, looking to try and finish up Iceberg, because he does manage to grab the cheese, eats that immediately, and arrow pops over onto Dream, slowing him down, but now it's NAVi who have to try and escape away from Gambit's wrath. Dream on the front lines, just chopping fools down. He brings 2 cores and a 3rd in V-Tune. He's going to start getting away. V-Tune's actually going to pop back in here, see if he can get a fast kill onto Immersion, pops the Rage, gets 1, drops the gem, doesn't manage to pick it up. He had a TP immediately, a smart little play. Meanwhile, Afterlife went by himself.
Okay. Or they're going to be able to take out with that big Doom. The other 2, just, you don't have the damage to deal with.
They're going to go again. They managed to get the, this time he managed to get off the more strength. So it's going to be a hard kill here. But fortunately, the Lifestealer is very adept at being able to bring down these big tanky targets as he sticks on top of them. But V-Tune, he went in. Now he's got to get out, but he doesn't have an invest. The Primal Roar goes down. V-Tune running for his life to the right-hand side. Arrow isn't going to land, but he doesn't manage to stay alive. Just a little bit too much. They kill some of the backline heroes. Sonneiko's going to be the first one to fall here. Iceberg moving up to the left-hand side, hoping to be able to dodge and get his blink off, but the Radiance, it's sticking to him. They're not going to let him get away, not with the gem that was dropped on the ground. They pick that one up, and Dream will continue to take this by himself, apparently. They say, yeah, they can deal with the Morphling, as you pointed out, Fogged, multiple times, but there's multiple threats on the board.
Yeah, great early game, honestly. That was the biggest thing. I think bottom for NAVi went way too chaotic. Rubik and the Beastmaster just giving up a insane amount of gold really to Dream and just enable him to get this insanely fast armlet, a very fast Radiance, and then there's too many threats.
Like, that's just game over.
Whew. Which draft do you prefer, Kyle?
I think NAVi this time. Their lane's just so strong. Off-lane Puck into PL Disruptor. Good luck.
Trying to set up the Doom, and he can't, and they have always want to fly in Disruptor.
Immersion just rolling up, fearless here, but quickly rolls away. Oh, he didn't make it! Roger stops him with the Fissure. They're going to cut around the trees, and he's not going to be able to roll away. Well done. They're going to try and give it up to somebody specifically, and it's Iceberg. They give it to their mid. In front of the tower, we'll see now. pressure from GeneRal is a bit too much, Roger. Grabs a creep wave again.
Roger.
This time, though, Roger
might
put
die.
himself in trouble. He already used his Fisher earlier. He slowed down enough. They saw that immediately. Dream and Sonneiko were like, that is a kill. And they tip Roger before he even goes down. Now GeneRal's going to die as a result of that misplay from Roger. 2 kills to AS Monaco Gambit.
Start of the game is the surround is coming from Gambit onto mid lane.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd get this kill. It would be massive. Iceberg no longer having much regen left. He just has a fairy fire. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. The coil and the...
Show up to fight, so that's one thing where maybe Navi's looking to play around that timing of the diffusal, and then Morphling's pretty hard counter because of that, and PA doesn't want to fight. So in that situation, Navi could have some very good fights kicking off with the PL.
Immersion throws a kick out. They're going to try and take out Roger while he's still silenced, and they do. And Iceberg's not much of a threat without the Doom, but he is going to stay in front of Immersion here, making sure that he can't actually roll away.
Still pushes up a bit far, but he's just fine. He's got that untouchable now.
What is it that it's allowing AS Monaco? Oh, roll in from Immersion right as Roger tries to go up to the high ground.
Look, I mean, very mobile cores that we do see on the side of Gambit.
Does manage to get out the glimpse. Always want to fly. Still going to die here is the rest of Nav. When AS Monaco Gambit were behind, remember just all the active plays they were trying to make. They were smoking non-stop as they're going to find Sonneiko here. It felt like they were always trying to like...
He's extremely ready to fight, and we'll have to see how it all kicks up, how they actually deal with these illusions. Gonna be eyes on the PA to do so, as he's gone for a greedy build on the PA.
GeneRal just cannot go anywhere and can't seem to do a whole lot. Afterlife wants a bigger target. They ignore, always want to fly in favor of Roger here, and with the coil and silence, they should be able to kill him pretty easily. Double kill for Dream.
Easy ways into the back line.
Being found from all these smoke ganks. Both these fine positions of Gambit and Navi are doing a good job of positioning themselves between where the enemy could be and where their team is, making sure that potential smokes always break on them first.
They're trying.
15 seconds on the Aegis, so it's getting about that time where Navi can perhaps be a little bit more confident with the glimpse back. No one. 5 more seconds. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. 3 more, holding off a little bit longer. 2, 1, Aegis expires, and now they just let loose, and no one. He's certainly going to be dying under this onslaught, but Dream, he pumps out a little power of his own. He quickly kills GeneRal, now tries to bounce back. V-Tune charging backwards here, trying to use that Phantom Rush to be able to get as far away from Gambit as they are. A tsunami rushing forward. They're going to take over Iceberg, melt him down real quick. Afterlife, with the buyback coming out from Always Want to Fly, he's going to be caught inside the Static Storm. They kill him. Sonneiko, he's got to be careful, but fortunately, the Untouchable will do a lot for him there. No one, he's almost burned out of mana here. He's got to be a bit careful, especially if he gets glimpsed back. Nice, he turned into the Phantom Lancer. Ultra kill, Rampage coming out for Dream as he has just taken out everybody in the backline. More buybacks are coming in. Dream, man fighting up against V-Tune. V-Tune does have another doppelganger up, and 1 more second. Immersion's been hunting him this entire time. Silence goes out, they catch up a little bit longer. Sonneiko gives him an opening, turn around, there goes the shock. Roger, is that enough? A little bit more. Dream is so low, but V-Tune, he got shotgun. He was etherealed, and he couldn't finish it up, but Dream does finally go down. They get the kill. V-Tune with this heart, he charges the other direction. He goes up the hill with the neutrals, the Phantom Rush. He gets to the other side. Now he doppelgangers again, and I feel like that's it. They can't kill him anymore. If anything, they've got to get back. Iceberg's coming in with the Shivas to be able to slow him down. No one's been burned out of mana. Bit by bit, they will take him down, pick him apart. No one goes down. Afterlife potentially next year. The coil goes out. Ooh, snaps himself on that one. V-Tune though.
It's going to be the Morphling to deal with that PL, and it doesn't feel like he's going to be able to as Afterlife is found.
The Hawk gets the vision. He's going to sell fuels for as long as he can now. He still has a chance to be able to get out of here, especially with the sounds going out. Afterlife is pulled back by the glimpse that he did still have the orb out. The Primal Orb from long range is going to be able to catch Immersion, but immediately BKB doomed up Dream. He jumps in and has to run. He's got to get out of here. Fortunately, the coil will slow down everything. They can reset this fight and perhaps even re-engage if they choose to. Afterlife certainly wants to, it's looking like, because he's going to play around a little bit with his orb. Jumps out, Dream quickly kills Roger on the side. A big crit. Dang, oh, Iceberg. He lost about half his health from that one, but Dream has just been caught up in this Phantom Lance. He's being burned out of all this mana. Once again, clips back in, but no one comes in and finishes off GeneRal. They still can't do anything about V-Tune, though. He does way too much damage, and he is just this giant wave of illusions that they can't touch.
If they win this fight, they just likely win the game completely as Sonneiko. He'll walk in first.
Sonneiko. Coil only onto one. Iceberg charges forward with his BKB and immediately identifies the PA. And here comes V-Tune as well. With a broken PA, he is very easy for them to be able to just go on and take apart. The Doom's not going to last much longer, but they've got the kill anyway. Jumping forward, Roger gets in front of Immersion, getting a second kill for them. And everybody else from AS Monaco Gambit, it looks like, has already it's looking like 5-on-5s are not the play anymore for the Gambit. They've got to try and split people up. Oh, no! Tried to jump in and finish off Roger. Roger gets off the Fissure. And now he's going to have to use the Waning Rift to escape here. Does have the... Oh, he jumped a little bit too soon. Afterlife. Okay, he's got a blink and a lot of charges. Sadly, though, he's got nothing left. Yeah, beyond godlike for V2. Out. He's going to go for it now, but of course the Roar is going to be there. And so... he will slowly but surely die. At the same time, though, what is this? They actually tried to coil up. The Doom went out onto the Morphling. This gives Dream finally a free opportunity to get in there. Tried to go for the deny. Afterlife misses out on that one. Dream cannot afford to die here. He's working his way up to that Divine Rapier. They're going for the all-in play, but they thought for a second they could have taken... Yeah, they certainly are.
No,
looks like no one may be caught before. Yeah, he is.
He's doomed.
Glimpse back with the Doom. Immersion trying to roll forward. I'm not sure for what, though, as now he's certainly going to be dying here. That is an Aghanim after Coil. They might just be able to kill him, but no, the Abyssal Blade. It stops the PA. Iceberg gets off the Doom just in time at Dream. Oh, he came so close to being able to kill Iceberg and stop that big counter, but it didn't really matter, I think. V-Tune, he was just so damn big on that Phantom Lancer. Navi, they will walk away the victors of this series. They were the favorites probably coming in, but this is certainly one of their toughest opponents yet at the group stage. AS